Every year, this stretch of lakeshore closes down for the Indy. Austin Riley and his dad have come down to watch the races a few times with a dream that one day Austin will race on this track.
So you're like, I could do better than that?
You may recognize this 18-year-old. He was our athlete of the week 3 years ago. The first time we met Austin, he was racing go-karts north of the city. He was also quite shy. But a lot has changed in his life between now and then. He's toured North America, been to Bermuda twice, and his last trip was to the United Kingdom, getting people up to speed on autism. He also has a pretty big fan base.
They realized that this kid, 4 years ago couldn't go into a store and order something by himself. Going anywhere new or meeting somebody new, he had caused a great deal of anxiety, and now you see him traveling the world and speaking in front of 1,000 students in a school. That's the tremendous growth the sport of racing has given my son. It's given him coping mechanisms he never would have had.
It's gonna be kick-ass, I'm telling you.
You excited?
Yeah. That's amazing.
On his most recent tour to the UK, he received some pretty big news from Micra Cup veteran driver Matod Toplinik of Azure Racing and his wife Marie-Christine Bedard.
They came on screen and said, "Where's Austin?" Austin stepped in front of the computer and they said, "Austin, we have some good news for you." And he's like, "What?" And they said, "Austin, you're going to race a full season on the Micra Cup."
Now it's just the time to celebrate.
He kind of stood there in shock, and I'm standing beside him trying to calculate what has just happened. And I get a bit emotional, and Austin kind of just turns away and walks towards my nephew Shane and basically gives him a hug and then starts crying on his shoulders. I didn't realize how much that goal had meant to him. Thank you, guys.
Austin now has 2 Nissan Micra Cup races under his belt.
Each time he gets in the car, he gets a little bit faster, a little more confident, a little more comfortable. And, he's going to continually work his way to the front to be, I hope by the end of the year, as quick as the guys that are, taking the podium spots.
Coming up, we speak to one autism expert and what Austin's story means to others with autism.